watched the 2024 Academy Awards, and so here are some highlights and things that stood out to me throughout the show, so let's review. First off, I will say I thought Jimmy Kimmel, for the most part, did a pretty good job. I thought he had some jokes here and there that are pretty good, and there's some jokes that didn't quite land, particularly with a joke with Robert Downey Jr., where he talked about his highest moments, which was a reference to Robert Downey Jr.'s past, to which I'm like, funny, but then of course he dressed everything between Barbie and Oppenheimer. But I especially love the joke he made about Christopher Nolan that he doesn't have access to his computer, his phone, or anything. Basically saying he won't let his porn addiction distract him from making a movie. I thought that was pretty funny. I mean, I'm pretty sure Christopher Nolan doesn't religiously watch porn or watch porn at all, but still I thought that was pretty hilarious. But I really love that Jimmy Kimmel, he addressed the writers and actors strike over the summer, but he gave glory to everyone working behind the scenes, between the cameraman, director of photography, editors, lighting, everything, craft service, if you drive a vehicle, you name it. He gave glory to everyone behind the scenes, so kudos to him for that. I do like how they brought out multiple past winners of the Best Supporting Actor, Actress, and Supporting Actor and Actress. But you could tell that there was a little out of sync when reading the teleprompters, though. Of course, the biggest win of the night, to me at least, was Divine Joy Randolph winning for Best Supporting Actress for The Holdovers, and she had the best speech. I was rooting for her the most. Second person I was rooting for was Danielle Brooks for The Color Purple, but Divine, she was the one I was rooting for, and once she did, and she had the best speech, and I'm so proud of her for that. The biggest upset to me was The Boy and the Heron winning Best Animated Feature over Across the Spider-Verse, which, to the credit, the movie is probably good. I just haven't seen it, but I haven't watched a lot of Miyazaki animated films. But it is one of those moments where I wish Kanye would have jumped on stage. And of course, they're still making animation is for kids jokes. Shout out to Cora Jefferson for winning for Best Adapted Screenplay for American Fiction, and probably, I think, the only award that movie won. And if it was going to win any awards, it was that, because it wasn't going to win any of the major categories. Poor Things sweep the awards for Best Production Design, Best Costume, which I was really rooting for Barbie, particularly for Best Production Design, because I remember when I saw the movie in theaters, I was like, this is some really good production design. And then I remembered recently I watched Poor Things and thought about the production design of that movie, and I was like, ah, shit. Yeah, that's probably going to take it, and sure enough, it did. John Cena going on stage naked was both hilarious and awkward. I do appreciate that they were giving glory to the stunt people, but come on now, give them a category. Don't just give them a whole montage. When we got the Best Supporting Actor, I do like that we got kind of an Iron Man 2 reunion between Robert Downey Jr. and Sam Rockwell. But speaking of Robert Downey Jr., he won for Best Supporting Actor for his role in Oppenheimer, and I'm really proud of him for that. He went from Iron Man to now he's an Oscar winner. Not only we got a Twins reunion with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito, but we also get a Batman reunion, because I liked a little bit saying how they got beat by Batman, and sure enough, Michael Keaton was in the crowd, and I liked the looks he was giving, and he even went like, come on, bring it on. Godzilla -1 won for Best Visual Effects. Kudos to them, and kudos to the whole visual effects team behind there, but yeah, they really could have used a translator, but still, glory to them. And it's just crazy how a movie with a relatively small budget won Best Visual Effects, and especially when it's a Godzilla movie. Oppenheimer won for Best Editing, which, yeah, I can roll with that, because they edited the hell out of Oppenheimer. Out of all the performances for Best Original Song, I say I'm Just Ken, performed by Ryan Gosling, and the rest of the Kens from Barbie was awesome. Ludwig Göransson won Best Original Score for Oppenheimer. This is his second win, his first win being the soundtrack for Black Panther, and he is one of my favorite modern composers, so hey, kudos for him, and he's probably going to get many more, but this just proved why he is one of the GOATs right now in terms of making original scores for movies. Billie Eilish and her brother just copped their second Oscar win for Best Original Song for What Was I Made For, which was for Barbie. The first time they won was for No Time to Die, for the movie No Time to Die, James Bond. So yeah, Billie Eilish is a 2-time Oscar winner. Didn't see that coming. The In Memorial segment was pretty respectful, and it was just cool to see all the people that passed throughout the years. But I will admit, this is the point in the show where I started to nod off a little bit, and I didn't remember if they added Carl Weathers to it. I don't know if they did. Maybe they did. I gotta rewatch it. But the In Memorial segment is just always a bittersweet moment within the show. Despite the fact that I really was rooting for Coleman Domingo to win Best Actor, still kudos to Cillian Murphy for winning Best Actor for Oppenheimer. And I think we all kind of knew he was going to win that one. I mean, if any of these categories, it was the Best Actor category that was stacked in. You don't know who's going to win, but Cillian Murphy was a clear winner. And despite the fact that I didn't love Oppenheimer, I did think he was going to end. It's probably his best role to date. So congrats to Cillian Murphy. Best Actress went to Emma Stone, to which a lot of people, myself included, was really rooting for Lily Gladstone, but it went to Emma Stone, and she is now a 2-time Oscar winner. She won for La La Land back in 2017, and I'm sure she is grateful and was just thrown off by the whole win, but still, I really thought Lily Gladstone won that one over her, but hey. And for the last 2 awards, Christopher Nolan won for Best Director for Oppenheimer, which is his first win. Well, his first win was really when he won for Best Screenplay or Best Adapted Screenplay from one of his other films, but this is his first win for Best Director, and well deserved, because he directed the hell out of Oppenheimer. And of course, Oppenheimer wins Best Picture, which I think we all kind of saw coming. And it is really one of those things where I had to think to myself, hey, Barbie won the box office, but Oppenheimer won the awards. Overall, I thought this was a pretty solid show, and they started the show an hour early, which was smart on their part, mainly so I can watch that new episode of Abbott Elementary. But I thought this show ran pretty smoothly, and yeah, they should always get Jimmy Kimmel. He may not be the best host, but he's better than some of the past hosts that we've had for the show. But let me know what you think of this year's Oscar winners. Did you think anybody got snubbed? Do you think the Academy got it right? Let me know in the comment section below.